Hello, welcome to Indulge Auto. I am Shubham Porashe, and today we are going to talk about a brand that has been on the sale in India for the longest time possible. We are going to talk about the Bolero today. Yes, one of the oldest nameplates in the Indian auto industry that is still going strong with over 8,000 units sold every month. And right now, both the models, the Bolero Neo and the OG Bolero right there, they have got significant upgrades, and it comes right ahead of the festive season, right at a time when you have got a host of GST benefits. So lots of to look forward to, just the right timing to launch the new brand, the new models, the updated models, so to say, and a healthy dose of update on the outside as well as on the inside. In this video, we are going to take you through all those details. Let's get going. So let us begin right with the Bolero Neo with us today. I quite love this jeans color, and it has got, again, a healthy dose of updates on the outside. As you can see, an entirely new grille finished in piano black, and you have got this chrome detailing. Not a big fan of chrome, but yeah, suits good on this particular model. And you have the same design, the same silhouette. Other than this, you continue with the halogen headlights with the DRLs, and you get fog lights right here tucked in neatly in the bumper. Again, when you'll move towards the side, one of the biggest updates, or one of the major update, is the new alloy wheels. New design finished in black, looks quite cool, quite sporty, and these are 16-inch units that you get on this top end in 11 variant. Well, 4 variants on sale. So you have got the N4, the N8, the N10. N4 and N8 you get rims, steel rims. Then you get 15-inch silver alloy wheels on the N10 variant, and on the top range, top of the line. Now you continue with the black door handles even on the top of the line variant. So this could have been finished in body color, could have looked a bit nicer, but other than that, nothing else has changed. The silhouette, the overall outline remains exactly the same, and that goes even for the rear end of the car. So in terms of design, it is exactly the same as you have seen in the predecessor. But yeah, a good sense of update you get on the front, and that gives that sense of freshness that you always expect with a update or with a facelift. And since we are at the rear, let me show you the boot space, which again has not changed. You get 384 liters of boot space, and side facing seats continues on the Bolero. Again, good for children, not the best for an adults, but yeah, short commutes can actually be managed. And then the spare wheel mounted on the tailgate is now steel. So on the inside, in terms of design, nothing much has changed, but in terms of finish, it has gone up by a notch. You get this new dual tone treatment. You have got black and sort of ivory treatment here. That same goes for the doors. And in terms of features, it still remains bare bones, but you get all the necessary features like power windows. You have got this manual AC, manual dimming ORVM, but new addition is this 9-inch infotainment system that now comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But in terms of design, what has improved is the seat. You have got side support now, though continues with the attached armrest, so you don't have the proper center armrest. Still not complaining, because goes with the character of the Bolero and still feels sturdy. With that, let's check out the rear seat. Now at the rear, the seat remains unchanged, and that's a good thing because you get decent under thigh support, decent backrest angle, a chunky center armrest here, and for 3, it won't be a squeeze. People will fit in perfectly. Also, you have got the flat floor, so that helps. But yes, what still remains tight is knee room for people who are 6 feet or above. But for them, headroom is decent and headroom is nice. Under the hood, nothing has changed. It gets the same 1.5-liter 3-cylinder diesel engine, and it belts out the same 100 brake horsepower and 260 Newton meters of peak torque mated to the 5-speed manual gearbox. But what actually has improved is the new FTD dampers, which Mahindra claims in quality of the Bolero Neo, but that we'll get to test only when we get behind the wheel. And now to the OG Bolero, the rural India favorite. And at the first glance, you might wonder that what has actually changed. Well, the updates are very subtle. For instance, you have this completely new grill, the 5 slat grill. This is new. You get kind of flush treatment here, finished in black, the simple black cladding plastic that you get on top, and then you have got the chrome inserts. The bumper remains exactly the same. You continue with the halogen headlamps here. You have got DRLs, you have got indicators integrated in the unit, and then you have got these chunky fog lights down there. When you come to the profile of the car, you have got new 15-inch alloy wheels. The size remains the same, it's 15 inches. Quite tall profile of the tires, though again proper rural India favorite body on ladder SUV. So you got to have these chunky tires. But yeah, you have got new machined alloy wheels. That looks decent to me. In terms of profile, nothing else has changed. You have got the same glass house area, which is not a bad thing. The car feels airy. In terms of just the space which has been given, which has been offered on the inside. So yeah, it pretty much looks exactly the same at what the previous Bolero used to look. Just small changes, and even that can be said for the inside of the car. So let's get there and check out how it looks on the inside. So just like the Bolero Neo, even on the OG Bolero, not much has changed in terms of layout. You get the same dashboard, you get the same instrument cluster. Now this is a digital unit and the layout is kind of simple. It's quite easy to read, so that is nice. You also have got a nice MID giving you all the information that you need, and the TPMS, the tire pressure monitoring system as well, you have here right here on the instrument cluster. You have got the idle start stop as well, and you have got a touchscreen system in the new Bolero. So this is a 7-inch unit, but what I like is how neatly it has been integrated right in the system. Though it doesn't come with smartphone integration, so no Apple CarPlay, no Android Auto. You have got your regular Bluetooth connectivity right here, but you have got USB slots and you have got a Type C slot as well. So I think that should suffice in something which is as bare bones as this is. Again, you have a 12-volt socket right here on the dashboard, chunky gear shifter, but no center armrest, not even a popping one. So that is a miss in my opinion. That should have been an addition. You do get power windows though, and a very basic AC. Done with the front seat, let's see how it feels at the rear. The rear seat, it is a trek on the inside, but people who buy Bolero actually don't mind that. Now onto the rear seat, and the biggest issue I have is with the knee room. It is minimum, and yes, I am 5 feet 10 inches tall, and almost I'm brushing my knees with the front seat, with the driver seat set to my driving position. Someone even taller would find it a problem. You also sit a bit knees up, but in terms of seating, it is manageable. Not very comfortable, not the best, but yeah, it is kind of manageable because you have decent under thigh support. The backrest feels a bit upright, and the positioning of this armrest is pretty much off. Like, you, if you lean, you'll be able to use it, otherwise better put it up. And you can actually accommodate 3 people on the inside. The floor is flat, so that is something which you can easily manage. Even headroom, like, because of the boxy design, it is not an issue at all. Under the hood, it's the same 1.5-liter 3-cylinder diesel engine that now belts out 75 brake horsepower and 210 Newton meters of peak torque, mated to the 5-speed manual gearbox. But the suspension, as Mahindra claims, has been improved to again improve the ride quality, feel more settled on undulations, and just because of the leaf spring setup, it has been again calibrated accordingly. Now these are more so the major upgrades on the Bolero, the OG Bolero, and even the Bolero Neo. And remember, both the cars are sub 4 meter, measures under 4 meters in length, and attracts the 18% GST. So maximum benefits on this particular segment, just because of the recent GST rate cut right ahead of the festive season. With that, it's a wrap. We'll see you in the next video.